The leaks from inside Red Hat and IBM keep on coming. Today we've got another leak that came from a whistleblower with inside Red Hat, the largest Linux company in the world and a subsidiary of IBM, where a video of the CEO, Matt Hicks, during a June 7th of 2023 company-wide meeting details some of the racist hiring goals of Red Hat. This, of course, comes after the James O'Keefe and O'Keefe Media Group revelations of IBM's overall racist hiring goals. I'm going to play this video here for you now, exactly as provided to me from a whistleblower with inside Red Hat.
So just to recap, let me repeat our goals. By 2028, we aspire to have women represent 30% of our workforce globally, and associates of color represent 30% of our workforce in the U.S. These are goals that will make our culture stronger. And they're goals that we can measure. I've watched in the chat, and it's a tricky aspect of setting goals that we can't measure is challenging to do. Doesn't mean our work is limited to these two areas, but these are the ones that we can communicate and show.
Okay, now let's break this all apart because there's a few things to talk about. Now, the text you are seeing on screen comes from a different period of time. That comes from the December 13th of 2023 company-wide meeting at Red Hat. Now, why that is interesting is that comes right after the revelations from James O'Keefe and O'Keefe Media. I'm going to read that to you now. This is a question that gets asked by one of the employees. New question from Redacted. Knowing that nothing would be discussed on this company meeting, what can we expect IBM and Red Hat to release some sort of, when can we expect, IBM and Red Hat to release some sort of statement related to the discrimination story that came out this week based on Arvind and Paul's comments around hiring, firing, and bonuses? Now, the question is interesting because it says knowing that nothing would be discussed on this company meeting. That means that there's already been statements that in the company meeting, they will not discuss those issues. Matt Hicks responded in text with this quote, "I don't believe any statement is planned. Red Hat has a long-standing commitment to equal employment opportunities, and diversity of expertise, background, and experience is the foundation of our culture. Discrimination of any kind, including based on race, has absolutely no place at Red Hat." Okay, so that is an official statement inside of Red Hat by Red Hat CEO Matt Hicks. However, if you go ahead and listen to this June 7th, 2023 internal company meeting, it paints a very different story.
28, we aspire to have women represent 30% of our workforce globally, and associates of color represent 30% of our workforce in the U.S.
All right. So what they are saying is two very different things. On the one hand, in the December 13th Slack channel message, the Red Hat CEO says that race has absolutely no place at Red Hat in terms of discrimination, hiring, etc. However, in the June 7th company meeting, he makes it very clear that race has everything to do with the hiring and firing process at Red Hat, including having quotas of how many people of given races or given genders must be hired into the company. It's absolutely wild. Now, I want to thank the whistleblower that has brought this video forward. We've got a lot more material to go through over the days and weeks ahead from IBM, from Red Hat, and from other companies as well. If you want to get a hold of the Lunduke Journal and get this content out there, if you work at a big tech company, contact us. Go to lunduke.com, and there's information on how to leak your confidential information to us in a nice, anonymous way so we can just try and keep your job safe while we get this important information out to the public. Well, this is crazy. More to come.